Valve has just completely changed the way movement works inside of Counter-Strike 2 in their recent update. Most people were concerned about the skins and everything that was going on with that, but today I'm going to teach you how to utilize these new mechanics, this new way of peeking inside of the game, and we're going to make sure that we are the best players we possibly can at holding angles, because that got a whole lot better to do now. Before we get into that, I do have to give you a message about how to get these new shiny skins that Valve just dropped.
Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code, COJO. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description.
Okay guys, so it just became a lot easier to hold these angles because Valve made it so that when you are peeking angles and running out different areas, it is so much less aggressive with the way that your legs look, your body works, and all around movement has just gotten a lot smoother. This means that when we're opting and holding angles, people aren't just gonna maniac peek us as easily. When we're, holding angles with pistols, it's gonna be easier to find their heads, and just all around the game got a tiny bit more CT sided now. But it doesn't matter if the update changes if we don't know how to properly hold angles. Today I'm gonna walk you through everything you need to know. The first thing, guys, is we're going to talk about opping, because I'm an opper and I love to do this. I can give you so many good tips about opping. Guys, when we are holding angles with the op, we want to change the way we are holding depending on what peak we think is coming in, right? If I'm holding this long angle, right, I'm probably just going to naturally, not fly through the ground. I'm naturally going to put my crosshair in a position like this, right? Why do I put it here? This is kind of my default spot because it's going to help me understand all the different ways that people are going to peek, right? And when we put our crosshair somewhere, we're trying to predict what's going on. This is going to help me if somebody wide swings, it's not that hard to adjust. If somebody comes out here and peeks at the op like this, it's going to help me, be able to flick the other way to adjust to them. And then if someone jiggles, I'm going to have a chance to hit them. Now, this is not always the way that you want to be holding angles inside the game, right? If I know that an opper is going to peek me, I might actually position myself closer to the wall so that, one, the bullet's going to soak, or the wall's going to provide more cover in case he peeks, and I'm going to hold a lot closer to the angle because, again, he's opping. He's not as likely going to swing wide, and if he does, that's actually an advantage for me. If he does swing wide for some reason, great, I'll just adjust to him, right, and kill him. So I want you, whatever angle you're holding, think about who is peeking me, what, how fast are they going to peek me, what are they doing, and that's going to change where you need to put your crosshair, right? Same thing here in mid. If I think someone's going to peek me from lower and they're going to walk into me, I'm holding a super tight angle because I want to catch them off as they're walking in. If I think that someone's going to wide swing me, I might give myself an easier shot and loosen it up a bit. I might play out here and hold closer to the left side even though they're peeking to the right because I think they're going to run in. So this concept is extremely basic but very important to understand. It's like, where are they peeking me? How are they peeking me? And what is the purpose of this angle? What is the purpose of it, right? And you'll see it a lot, right? Same concept here. Are they going to swing me or walk in? Okay, I think they're going to walk in, then play here. I think they're going to swing. Hold like this. Boom, get the shot and leave. As far as rifling goes, guys, it's pretty much the same exact concept, but you have to be a little more dynamic with what you're doing. You're going to be playing closer to angles. You're going to, not always have the opportunity to fall back and do these things. So when you're holding angles with rifles, a lot of times if you are close to an angle and you think someone's going to walk in, again, you should hold as close as you possibly can to that angle, right? So if we're holding door, we're holding there. If we're going to be looking into tons here, we're holding really close. But again, if you hear movement, right, if you hear people running, if you think that they're going to be sprinting out, we don't want to hold like this because when they come out, they are going to swing past our crosshair and it's going to be really hard to have to adjust and start, shooting this way. I see a lot of new players making that mistake is they're like, well, Kojo, my crosshair was on the angle and I still lost the fight. Guys, yeah, because your brain, your reaction time sometimes is literally not capable, not fast enough to kill somebody that is running out at you. if you want to punish aggression, if you want to be good, you've got to not play in a corner, right? Don't play in a corner, play slightly out of the corner, just a little off angle, catch people off a little sooner, and adjust your crosshair. If they're running, put your crosshair here. If they're walking, put it here. If they're running, it gives us way more room, way more margin of error in order to actually catch somebody and make sure that we get them. It's the biggest mistake I see players making, is they don't give themselves that margin of error, and they always allow people to swing past them. We don't want people to swing past us, and we want to be able to actually, give ourselves a fighting chance. If I'm holding door run out, this is a little bonus tip too. This position right here is so cool because I could be holding door run out, and I don't want to hold it here for many reasons. One, they're going to swing past me, but two, if I put it here, I'm actually so much closer to window if someone runs out window that I can just flick straight up, right? They run out window, I just flick up. If I'm here, I have to do a diagonal flick, which is still, fine. But sometimes we can actually line these angles up and make our lives so much easier. They run out door, we just kill them. They run out window, boom, up there. So it's a really cool little gimmick that you can do as well. But just all around the map, guys, give yourselves that breathing room. Give yourselves that space to actually actively get those kills. And then, like I said, when they're actually going to be walking at you, when they're in ups, on all these different things, hold close, right? Hold really close. Oh, I hear a flash coming in. We're going to reset our crosshair out here, right? I might be holding for a walk, but then I hear different things that change the way I'm going to hold. And boom, now I'm holding like this, right? Holding here for a walk. Oh, I see a flash come in. Boom, boom, out here now. So be dynamic with how you're holding. Don't get yourself stuck in one position. I will say, when your opponents are on pistols, guys, always try to hold wider. Why is that? Because, guys, when they're on pistols like Tech 9s, P250s, Glocks, players are going to be sprinting around, jumping all over the place, and if you're holding a tight angle like this, that is the worst thing you could probably do with when there are other teams on pistols, right? Our job is not to literally play perfect, right? Too many players try to play perfect and they get frustrated. Kojo, why can't I get these kills? You don't want to play perfect. You want to give yourself that room to make mistake, right? If you put yourself here, adjust, adjust, adjust. This is a game of adjustments. This isn't a game of perfection, right? Even Modesty, Zaiwu, all these insane players, even riflers like Nico, freaking Mulbs, insane players. They are so good at adjustments. They're so good at giving themselves that room, and they don't make the shot harder than it needs to be. Way too many of us are making the shot so difficult. We're putting so much pressure on our shoulders. If we, instead of holding an angle like this, if we hold an off angle out here like this, we are giving ourselves so much less pressure. I'm so pressured. I feel like I need to hit the shot. It's all or nothing. And then here, okay, boom, I can duck under here, do this, blah, blah, blah. And it just makes our lives a lot better. So that's my biggest advice for all of you guys, is just make your life a lot better. Don't feel like you have to, hit the most insane shot ever. Don't be going for highlight reels. Just be consistent, be reliable, and you will do so much better inside of the game. But yeah, guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. This update has been absolutely crazy, and I'm going to be very excited to watch how it affects the pro scene, how it affects just the game in general. I hope we see more updates like this, because this stuff is W content. So let me know what you think about the skins. Let me know what you think about this update. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep teaching you guys everything that you need to know to be the best players possible. So I'll catch you guys all later. Peace out.